Hello everyone, I'm Gamertron6000. I apologize for any sound other than my voice and any movement back there. Currently babysitting my brother and sister as I show you my game list. Now note, this isn't the right game list because I've lent a few games out, so there's a few games missing and there's a few games here that shouldn't be here. Luckily I had some means to show you the games that should be here. Anyway, I'm going to get started with my Super Nintendo collection. I haven't played all of these games. As a matter of fact, I think I've only played 4 because I'm not a big sports game fan or racing game fan, hence why you will not see any in the Xbox 360 game list because I just don't like sports games. They're not my thing. I have nothing against them. I just believe that if you like sports, you get out and play them. You don't play them on a screen. But that's just my opinion. So anyway, let's get started. Super Tennis, FIFA Soccer, Secret of Evermore, The Mystic Ninja, Spider-Man and X-Men, Madden 94, and the game everybody hates, Shaq Fu, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Super Black Bass, Mortal Kombat 2, Super Mario World, PGA European Tour, Sims Earth, Hole-in-One Golf, MLB Baseball, NHL 94, and that's it for the Super Nintendo games. Now I'll go to my one NES game. I don't own an NES, this was just given as a gift, so were all the Super Nintendo games, but I at least have a Super Nintendo. And that is the original Mario Brothers with the Duck Hunt, and that's my NES collection. Now I'll get into my N64 collection. Turok, NWO versus WCW World Tour. It's not the greatest game, but it was kind of good at the time. I mean, I had NWO Revenge, which I still have, but that's with my cousin. Same thing with GoldenEye 007. The Legend of Zelda, The Ocarina of Time, possibly rated as one of the best games, that in Final Fantasy VII, which I'm still looking for. WWF Warzone, possibly one of the greatest wrestling games, till No Mercy, of course. The only sports game I will ever play, and I have played, NHL 99, best sports game ever in my opinion. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, I never beat it. Didn't get that far either. I got maybe to the train yard. The only racing game I've ever played and never found any interest in, Cruisin' USA. And Formula 1 racing, again, never played it that much. Didn't like it. Wave Race 64. And finally, Rogue Squadron 1. And how many games do you get that have the cheats right on the back? I've never seen it, but when I got the game, they were sitting here. Most of these games used to be all my stepfather's old games, except for Donkey Kong and the PlayStation games, which I'm getting into in a minute, and the Xbox 360 games. I had a lot more N64 games, but of course, being 8, 10 years old, you know, you sell for the new. Well, that's what I did. I sold most of my games, like Donkey Kong 64, and Clay Fighter 63 1/3, and all those great games. Well, now we get into the PlayStation 1 collection. We have the Activision 30 Classics, Final Fantasy Origins, which comes with the original 2 Final Fantasies, Gundam Battle Assault 2, pretty wicked game, if you like Gundams anyway. Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 9 again, RPG Maker. I did not purchase any of my PS1 games. I got them from people, or I traded like random stuff for them. Like I traded the Crash Bandicoot collection for RPG Maker. Pretty intense game, making your own RPGs. And now once I move all my Super Nintendo games, as you hear them crash all over the floor, luckily I have my brother and sister sitting here.
Hello.
So, yeah.
Hola.
So,
Hola.
just place them somewhere, guys.
Okay,
Don't.
hola.
And then,
Okay, hola.
my Xbox 360 collection, I have a few games lent out, which are Fable and Fallout. Luckily, I have the Fallout 3 Collector's Edition case here to prove that I do have the Fallout. And I've had that since pretty much release date. And I've had Fable since release day. And that's currently with my friend. The games that I borrowed, that I got for them were Oblivion. I haven't played it much because I've just got other games to do, you know. Gears of War 2, had since release day. Gears 1. Mortal Kombat vs. DC. My opinion, best fighting game of 2008. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. Got this game release date, and I got the t-shirt and everything. But definitely it brings me back to the old Mortal Kombat days, although I don't mind the new Mortal Kombat days. I don't find a problem with them. Halo 3, you know, I haven't been playing this game much. I've been recently getting back into it and stuff. My gamer tag is DeathWalker33. I'll put it up there in the little bar thing. Add me if you want. I could care less. And the second game I got was SmackDown vs. Raw 8. I also got SmackDown vs. Raw 7. Gave that back to him, and I got another game too. SmackDown vs. Raw games are cursed in my system because they always make my system fall or something, and they just die. Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Picked this up at Walmart December 27th in Nova Scotia's technical Boxing Day. As I got my Xbox Live gold card, finally. Silent Hill Homecoming. This was the first Silent Hill game I ever played, and it's like Resident Evil 4, and it's really great. Rock Band 2, I picked up for my birthday, which was December the 18th. Picked it up on the 20th, and the guitar broke 5 hours after I bought the game. The replacement just came Monday, so I've been getting back into that. And I have this, which I picked up for $9 at Walmart during the Boxing Day sale, which was the first Rainbow Six. I enjoy Rainbow Six. It's like, I find it like Call of Duty 4. I had Call of Duty 4 at one point, but I traded that away because I just thought it was too easy because I was playing on the hardest difficulty and I was just owning. One more thing, I had the Wii first, and then I went to the Xbox 360, then I went to the PS3. Metal Gear Solid 4 was the first Metal Gear game I ever played, and I do have a PlayStation 2 downstairs, But when I got my Xbox 360 the first time, I sold all my games, all my Wii games, all my PS2 games I had, like Resident Evil 4, all the Resident Evils for the PlayStation, and all the Resident Evils for the GameCube, and all this, and I traded all that for the 360, then I sold my 360 for the PS3, got some games. But I'm hoping to get my PS2 collection back, and I will probably update this video again when I get my Fable and my Fallout back, and stuff. And that's pretty much it for the collection right now. I will be reviewing these games at some point, because that's what I'm actually here for, is to review games. And I'll catch you next time. This is me signing off.